Today we're going to be looking at this Infinity Chinese chainsaw. I got this in a big lot of saws and it was new in the box. All I've done so far is fire it up and throw the bar and chain on. I'm not certain if this is the bar and chain that comes with these when you order them from Temu or eBay or wherever you get these. I've had Chinese saws in the past, as you know, if you've been on the channel a while, but never one of these larger ones. I think these are like, 58cc it says. And 20-inch guide bar size it says as well, so maybe this is the correct bar. Very nice Oregon bar and chain. It came with a bumper spike set, but the screws seemed to be stripping out the threads in the case. So I just left that alone, left that off. Came with a little red pouch of Chinese tools, of course, like most Chinese saws. Here's your on-off switch. Up is on, down is off. The directions for that are on the top cover, as well as the pull choke directions, which is right here. Choke, off choke, throttle safety, throttle trigger, throttle lock as well. There we go. Haven't totally figured out the purpose of this T-shaped hole. Maybe it's just a little vent. Obviously, if you're familiar with Jonsered saws, this does look like a Jonsered, maybe a clone. Chain brake. I'll go ahead and fire it up for you. I did just have it running, so we're going to try no choke. One other thing to mention is it says 25-1 on this sticker for the fuel ratio. I have 32-1 in it. That's what I run in all my Chinese equipment, like the pink Temu leaf blower and the Vevor top handle chainsaw that you can see in some of my older videos. 32-1 is a good thing to run in these. You don't want to use 50-1. I mean, it's Chinese components. You want some extra lube in there for them. And they say 25-1, but I mean, that's probably because their oil over there is real crappy or something. As long as you're using good oil, you'll be fine at 32-1. So, I'll get this thing in some wood for you guys. And we'll see how it does. Brand new Oregon chain. I haven't touched a piece of wood with it yet. I've got the saw filled with bar oil now, so we'll cut some of this wood behind me. This is old, somewhat rotten wood, so it should be pretty easy to cut. Nothing special. that's the Infinity 58cc chainsaw. I think I've seen these on Temu and or eBay, maybe even Amazon. These Chinese chainsaws are all over now. They can be bought for between $90 and $150, maybe more, maybe a little less. Depends on the seller and the CC size and the bar size too. A few of them have a lot of different bar options that affect the price. And overall, it works. I'm not sure how long this thing sat new in the box. I got it from a huge saw lot of other older saws, old saw shop. So, pretty neat. It is for sale or trade. I think it's going away in a marketplace deal tomorrow. I don't need this one to stick around.